and looks like it's time for winners finals of Untitled number 9. Yeah, they're just gonna jump right into it. Bobby Big Balls versus Ginger. Who will be the best bird?
Yeah, and already we see that Ginger did have stage control, but he actually lost it. Opted to go for a kind of runoff platform nair, but didn't end up working out. So it's always interesting to see what the first thing they do in the game. But so far, it's kind of crazy that he's already had a huge lead, or Bobby does at least.
There definitely is. I wonder if we'd ever see the melee meta develop as much as like something like chess, where players have opening gambits that they always go for in particular matchups. I don't know why that thought just came to me.
I would say that's already the case, actually. Like that, like, you know, people really map out what they want to do at the beginning, and then will change like based on what they think their opponent's going to do. But like, you know, even like it's such a dynamic game generally that like what you do early on can really affect how the rest of it plays out. Like, you know, who gets center, who gets, you know, a hit in the first place. But yeah, Bobby really impressing me right now.
Yeah, Bobby
Should be
doing a great job. Bobby, one of the players, obviously, like we were saying going into this match, beating Michael. Oh no! Oh
really
no!
And that should be the stock, right? Yeah.
Jesus. I guess I should.
Show the power of get up attack.
Yeah, I should never say anything positive about Bobby again, or that's just going to continue to happen. And we're back to 2 stocks. Bobby having an enormous lead that just fell out of nowhere through his fingers, but still able to win this one. Definitely, like we said, even not just setting the tone for the set by your first movements in the first game, but the entire first game as itself.
I love the spacing there.
Yeah.
No, you were saying, yeah, like setting the tone is so important. But yeah, it's really interesting to see how they're kind of spacing around each other's moves, what options they're going for. They're kind of both sort of testing each other, like just doing mostly safe stuff, but first real opening that we have so far.
All right. Ooh, nice slide off fair. Oh, yeah. These two realizing, man, Bobby's going to take the lead back in his favor.
But again, does he just rip it right back? Manages to go to the ledge, and Ginger just gives it to him, opting to take center instead. The laser that actually pushes him off. That's always like one of those small Falco things where you like sometimes you like probably should.
No, the wind pushes him off.
That was definitely like not a homie stock, but like a homie decision.
Ooh. That was so crisp.
Such a weird sequence.
That was so cool. The angle's not going to quite get him there. And we're down to 1 stock apiece in this game 1. Again, tones to be set between these two. Bobby having trouble beating Ginger before, but it's been a new day for Robert.
Yeah, both of them are, again, it's just like kind of nicking each other until they get a real opening. This is that real opening. Whatever he opts to do here should get a lot of damage. But prior to that, they're just kind of like chipping away, you know, trying to find that one spot where they can actually do something really crazy.
Okay, could this
shoot some
okay,
lasers?
Going to opt to go the ledge. Tournament winner, not what he wants to see. And Bobby opting to not grab the ledge again there, ripping the forward smash. Ginger's not going to be a fan of that. Oh, side B the regain stage. Doing the laser reset and DIing off stage. Beautiful play by Bobby.
Ginger basically got center back and hasn't let it go for like the last 30 seconds. And it really looks like it's going to cost Bobby the game, losing it. But now we're back in neutral.
Rolling right into him. I'm not like Bobby, a lot of rolls, but the Shine Bear. Okay, can he finish up an edge guard this time? Oh, he tries to risk it all.
Oh my god, and he gets burnt. Just a little sloppy, but the laser F tilt is safe enough to get him out of this situation. And Bobby takes the first game. They're going to go back to FD. Okay.
Wow. That was a supremely interesting string of events, those two. Neither of them wanting to drop that game, but both flubbing at some edge guards, doing some weird options there. Oh, speaking of weird options, he's just going to die off that. Ginger's been getting, for lack of a better term, these cheesier kills, but Bobby's kind of putting himself in these situations, not reacting to them or just getting caught by it.
Yeah, I think Bobby just didn't think he would do that, which is not really giving Ginger enough credit, and it's certainly costing him. Should be calling down. I thought he was going to do a down smash, but
yeah, it's one of those.
To go for the second laser.
It's so dumb you'd never expect someone to do it. Like once you get up to like 6D chess that you're playing, it's back to just choosing the silliest options. Like Ginger just standing there in place, up tilting, and that's going to get him a stock.
Yeah, I think a lot of Ginger's neutral so far has been more like Bobby coming to him and him like spacing around him and then just finding openings and converting on them. It's particularly on FD is quite easy to do.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Although now, as I say that, he's getting a bit more aggressive.
Ooh, nice reset, but not able to get anything off it. Not timing the reset quite correctly. Ooh, fair, not getting it. Yeah, but I'm curious to see how that develops if Bobby continues to just kind of run into the options throwing out in a weird non-recovery from Ginger there. Still holding the lead pretty firmly here.
Yeah, just doing like a better job of controlling the pace of the game and like not really kind of falling for like, not falling for, but succumbing to Bobby's pressure really. Like he just never enters these situations where he's kind of like not confident, I guess. Like he's always like, okay, like, yeah, I'm in sort of a bad spot, but I'll get out of it. And Bobby needs to like put in more work to make Ginger feel like he can't, you know, confidently escape every situation.
Okay, Bobby just find
Great
that
shine to get
opening.
under him.
Are we gonna go to another last situation between these two? It's looking quite like it. Ooh, that was a weird double shine.
That little neutral exchange is like a perfect example. Like Bobby kind of was patient with the neutral, like did the shine and then wave dash back, but then kind of like just threw the positional advantage he had away. And you know, he does get the stock now that should be it at least.
Ooh, yeah, that was a... Did not like that edge guard from Bobby at all, deciding to just shoot lasers and let Ginger get back when he could have just grabbed the ledge. All right, but we're one stock apiece for the second game in a row. Can Bobby go up 2-0? Oh, here's the chance. Oh. Nice laser. Nice down air. He's catching him with everything. But the big issue the last
he's
game
totally in his head right
was
now.
just these players finishing off each other.
Just grab ledge, right?
Yeah, Bobby just needs to grab ledge.
Yeah, that would have been
Oh my God.
too bad. Just didn't have the confidence that he'd get there in time, obviously. Like, probably thought about it and then good read on the roll, but also opting to maintain center. Auto cancel Bear War. Ooh, lag spike right at the shine, out of shield. That's kind of unfortunate, but it wouldn't have hit anyway.
Oh, he reads it.
And read the roll again.
Interesting up H trying the reset of the power shield. Spot dodge. Gonna try to follow with the up throw. Yeah.
That should be it. Even with great DI, there's no way he can come back. Yeah, it just was like a couple small moments that like separated them. I think that's definitely winnable by Bobby's end. He just needs to not throw away like positional advantages as much and like not force certain situations either. I'll try to point them out as they go along.
Yeah, but again, Bobby, like, it just, so many opportunities. Just needs to roll up. He could have had that, but Ginger showing him that was really kind of poetic in a way, that the thing that eventually won Ginger that game was just grabbing ledge, rolling up. We're gonna head over to Dreamland. Bobby really does love this stage.
Again, Ginger trying to bait him, like moving away from center, but Bobby doesn't take the bait this time. Messing up his movement, but that should be, yeah. Perfectly timed laser, but doesn't end up getting the stock.
Oh, and also, you can probably clarify this for me. For the SDI on lasers, does the character end up to like the far right or the far left of the character with no SDI on them? On the up throw lasers?
It depends on how you're DIing the lasers. Like oftentimes when people SDI like up throw lasers, they'll actually like DI up. Like it depends on like kind of where they land, but like sometimes they'll DI ups just so that the Falco can't get a follow up, and they're just like flicking the control stick up essentially.
Hey.
But sometimes it's to the right or left.
Yeah.
Just sort of depends.
Yeah, I was just curious because in the it was Faust playing against a Falco like way earlier, and we saw a very similar thing in that match where the Falco was able to follow the puff on the up throw lasers, and that's how Ginger was able to win that last game. So I'm curious if Ginger does go for that up throw follow up again, if we'll see a different. Oh my God! And Ginger sneaking back in there. Ooh.
Yeah, one thing that Ginger talks about a lot with Falco is that like he really likes using forward throw, because like at around say 35, forward throw can lead to a tech chase situation. So opts to save him there. Not really sure why.
Yeah, that was.
And will that cost him? Probably the stock.
Yeah, that's gonna cost him the stock.
Do you think the lag is playing a role? Goes for the hard read.
Yeah, that's
good power shield there. Back air.
Yeah. But we have been seeing so much of the side B from ledge from both these guys. We saw near the end of that FD game that Ginger went for an edge guard scenario that he didn't think he was going to do. He just ran the center stage getting ready to cover Bobby's side B because they've just both been doing it, and it's so hard to punish.
Yeah, no, for sure. I definitely don't think Bobby meant to roll up there earlier, but, you know, it did cost him the edge guard again. I think he is catching on to that, though. That wasn't, like, intentional. Back air. Grab ledge here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, are they both,
guys?
like some unspoken code, you know? Like, you gotta save someone below the edge at least once in this set.
Yeah, do they think they have Fox's shine? Or they, like, you get more of a win if you get more % on before ending a stock? I don't know what's going on with these two.
Well, honestly, it's possible that Bobby's saying, like, you don't need to save me. Like, fight me properly, man. Like, I'll save you, and then we're freaking even, okay? And like, I can see why. He absolutely can beat Ginger. It just, you know, needs to have a few things come together.
Nice. Okay. Not side being quite.
Good turnaround on that shine there.
Yeah, I
just barely doesn't cover that, too.
Double lasers from the ledge, sneaking them in at a perfect height.
Grab ledge.
There we go. Bobby finally going to grab ledge, but Ginger expecting that of him this deep, and then another side B to regain stage. Hey, Bobby grabs ledge and kills Ginger. Look at that.
So how much extra credit does he get here? I was gonna say nothing, but looks like he did get a bit more.
That might be it. Oh, sneaks that in. Ginger's not able to time it correctly. Imagine, like, will he get back?
Yeah, no. Damage. Yeah, that's the weird thing about this matchup is that like crouch cancel plays a much smaller role because you can kind of open up Falco at any percent as Falco. So you know that could have been a big opportunity for Ginger to build or Bobby to build a lead, but it doesn't end up working out.
Bobby with that really strong DI in on the laser, that was really weird to see. Ooh, okay, he's gonna sneak in though. Shine Bear might just cap it off. Yeah, all right. Ginger moves up 2-1.
Really good reaction tech chase there by Ginger.
All these games...
Like I've seen a couple times where he just straight up reacts.
Yeah, all these games have been so close. And yeah, all these games have gone the last talk as well. It's definitely so doable for Bobby. It's just the little things that someone like Ooh, another Phantom Laser. It's just the little things that Ginger's doing cleaner than Bobby, like these situations that Bobby isn't cleaning up, these stocks that Bobby isn't finishing off, that Ginger is. And that's, when these games go so close, that's going to be the thing that turns a W into an L.
I noticed earlier when Bobby was holding ledge, Ginger actually tried to call out him on the ledge like he did in the FD game, and it didn't end up working out. So it's funny, little things are sticking in his head, like, is he going to hold the ledge too long?
Oh, okay. Opts for the down air from ledge, so the side B. There. Oh my god.
Good spacing.
If you have anyone...
Again, these shine turnaround grabs.
Ooh. If you have anyone you know who complains about side B from ledge on net play, do not... Ooh! Okay, got out of there. But if you have anyone who complains about side B from ledge in net play, don't show them this set. This is really bad propaganda. Don't believe it. This doesn't always happen, I swear. Ooh, nice slide off back air with Wispy.
Ooh, great bear. Doesn't get conversion on though. But still a lot of pressure from Bobby's end.
I don't know what Ginger's trying to do there. Maybe some sort of intimidation tactic, but
I was gonna say like it's like a come to me dance, you know? It's like the mating ritual for Ginger to get win against this little bird.
The natural birds. Oh lord. Oh, now they're doing the other Falco mating ritual, which involves a lot of lasers.
Yeah.
Oh, back there?
Traditional part of your Falco scenario, but goes for the shine. Knows he's not gonna get the tech there, and lag spike does interfere a bit.
They're just hanging out. This has been such a... Okay, grabs the ledge, takes the kill. That's what we're saying. We need those... Bobby needs to do those little things. This is really what I was going to say. He waits. Stand. That's going to be the new meta. If everyone's always side being from platform, just stand and wait for it. I forget what I was going to say previous to that, but... Oh, looks like we're back to even. Yeah, but it's been a weirdly back and forth set. Like, every game has been so incredibly close. Really, again, no big leads from either of these. It's just, like I said previously, Ginger doing those little things a little bit better than Bobby. And that's going to win you a set.
Well, one of the things I've noticed is, like, Ginger's kind of neutral strategy for the last couple of stocks has been sort of like, you come to me, I'm gonna shoot like some lasers and like you're gonna do something wrong and I'm gonna get an opening. And Bobby actually like hasn't really been taking the bait, especially when Ginger is cornered. Like he kind of just like, yeah, sure, do what you want. Like I'm not gonna interact with you and like play your game. Like we're kind of seeing it now, right? Like, but then just barely doesn't get the follow up, and now Ginger's like, I gotcha. So.
Looks like we're developing into these birds are evolving. Now we're going to double lasers from the ledge instead of side B. We're moving into the second evolutionary form of Falco.
Good fade back there. Again, just playing safely. Like he's really respecting Ginger's options. again, you know, wave dash, get center again, like just not trying to give him any advantage that he doesn't deserve.
Fallen. Oh no.
There's kind of a mix up there where like you can either run off down air to call them kind of going low, or you can laser to call them kind of jumping back and side being. So it's just, you know, which option you pick.
Yeah.
That should be the stock though, for sure.
There's some really awesome ledge stuff there where Ginger like shine stalled instead of side being and then tried to go to the platform. But both these guys, even though we've been memeing it into hell, the ledge game is just evolving and evolving, which is super cool to see. Okay, Bobby, come
Great
on.
turnaround there.
I really want to see Bobby take this to a game 5. He's just so close. Ooh, dare from ledge. He rolls in.
Does calls off
Yeah.
again. He's been doing that rolling a lot, and Ginger's definitely caught on to it pretty early.
Ooh!
On. Oh, Shine Bear.
The fastest Shine Bear in the West, and we're going to game 5.
That was really tight, and we're gonna get a little. One of the players saying they want 1 sec. I guess that's Bobby, right? But he's probably gonna go watch SFAP play for a bit. But
He's gonna run to the bathroom, watch SFAP play, and
yeah, open up his Twitch stream.
yeah, this might be odd to say, but for someone with Bobby's persona and kind of his aura he gives off, it's really surprising that he does this often. He does this especially against Michael, where he'll like take a second to like hype himself up or like just think about the set. Really something like I wouldn't expect, and maybe that's me being too presumptive of Bobby, but I really respect it, just being like realizing how much this game here matters and thinking about what he's done wrong and what he can like improve on in the future. I really respect that a ton.
No, for sure. Like we've all seen, you know, Armada and the meditation from I think it was Beast, but like you don't look at Bobby and go, this guy meditates under the proverbial waterfall. Like, that seems to be what he's just done, you know, like looking at the set, thinking, what do I need to do? And now Ginger's like, no, I can do it too. You can go, he said, Bobby with the, you can go forever, I mean, whenever.
You can just meditate forever, getting lost in here, but no FD. Oh, yeah.
Apparently actually banning FD. Yeah, didn't Ginger win on it already?
Where were the birds?
But yeah, like, you know, I think he's definitely outgrowing his reputation of being sort of this kind of frenzied, crazy Falco. You know, he has discipline. Like we saw that where Ginger was basically like, okay, Bobby's like pretty wild and nutty player. I'm just gonna like get him to come to me, even when I'm in a bad spot, like in the corner. I'll laser a bit and sort of punish him for forcing a situation. And Bobby just didn't give that to him at all. Like, so good on him, and that's what's kept him in this series and made it so close.
Yeah. Both these players doing something or other.
Bobby painting a little portrait in Melee right now.
He's signing his signature to the set. Sincerely,
Yes, exactly.
Robert.
He's the artist, you know, like just put a little thing on the painting of this one, yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah.
But
yeah, maybe they're thinking about stages, thinking about what they're going to eat after, maybe thinking about the grander scheme of the universe.
or, you know, visualizing themselves winning. I've always heard that visualization is like a big part of competition. You know, if you, like Armada has talked about it, where he's like, I just close my eyes and imagine myself with the trophy, and we're about to see that trophy land here with game 5.
Right. Ginger opting to go to a bit of a tighter stage, maybe in a debate between choosing something like Stadium or this stage, but looking like Bobby is enjoying Ginger's counter pick
Oh my
here.
god, those pairs.
Woo!
But the edge cancel reversal, and just barely misspaces the shine, and we go back to neutral. That was a
Yeah.
crazy sequence by Bobby. Really disciplined there.
We got ourselves a game. These two birds are gonna fight, and also definitely playing into what they're gonna do from the ledge now, because the stage is a lot tighter. Some fun Randall stuff going on.
Right there, yeah, he had the awareness to know that he wasn't going to grab the ledge and he wouldn't be invincible, so he went down and punished it with the shine, which is like really smart by Ginger. And
nice,
unfortunate SD.
No homies at this point. In winners finals, there are no homies. But is Bobby just gonna take the?
Shield drop there.
Yeah, he's gonna take it himself. 3-stock match. Oh man, no, this has been a hell of a set.
Light shield on the platform in this matchup is like quite good in terms of wasting their invincibility. It's just hard for Falco to punish that without committing himself.
Okay. God, and Bobby
Good follow up so
taking
far.
the first step in this dance again. Let's see how Ginger responds. Will he just? Oh, okay. Oh no!
Oh, jeez, a 12% SD.
Bobby. Well, at least good news is Bobby hasn't lost a stock to Ginger this game so far. Pretty commendable of him.
He's undefeated, man. Like, this is incredible.
Oh no. The lag almost smiting Ginger there. Oh my god.
Yeah. I do think lag has been a factor in this set, unfortunately, but you know, that shouldn't discourage Bobby. He can absolutely do this.
2 stocks apiece.
You don't DI shit, you're in a good spot.
This is going to be heartbreaking if Bobby ends up losing. I mean, neither of these players are going to be happy losing this, but especially because Bobby's playing so hot in this last game, just keeps on throwing away his stocks in the garbage. Ooh.
Looked like Ginger SDI that shine up to actually make it to the platform, which is really pro shit right there. Gets hit by the side B, which is really not pro shit, so.
Nice angle. Oh my god. The levels of that edge guard, that was insane. Ginger not opting to do the angle where Bobby could down air them, and then Bobby identifying that, jabbing him from it. Beautiful stuff. Ooh.
Would have been a down smash, but he wasn't sure.
Grab the ledge, Bobby!
Grab ledge. Good DI right there. Shine grab is perfect in this situation.
Oh, looking for Randall. And all those
Yeah,
homie
definitely
stocks
looking
that
for
Ginger could have given might come to bite him in the ass there when he kind of flubs off stage. Bobby, who beat his demon Michael, might beat another one of his Untitled demons in Ginger here. This would be nuts winning these
Oh, great.
back to
there.
back. Ooh.
Ginger really leveraging the power of the corner, though, didn't let him get out, and now we have almost an even game, so let's see what happens. Both of them respecting each other's space. Good shine.
All of these have gone to last stock situations. These guys are so much closer than you'd previously expect, but this is what matters. This is the point. We're deciding a Shy Guy kind of playing a little bit of a role there. Shine dare. Oh. Ooh.
This could be huge. Ops for the DI makes it back here. Up tilt.
Catches him with the up tilt. Side view the center. Nair there.
Expecting more of a DI in there.
Forward throw.
Oh, the run-up grab is so brilliant.
Is that going to be
That's
it? Bobby beats Michael. Beats Ginger and is now sitting pretty in winners finals. Bobby, who won Untitled forever ago, looking to try to do it again. Wow, some incredible stuff from Bobby, cleaning it up. Those little things, like we were saying all throughout the first couple of games, it was just those minute situations that he couldn't finish off, and then he finally did it.